Hey there, ladies. It is about 4 o'clock on Wednesday afternoon, and I just wanted to pop in here live and just ask you to share 3 things, if you feel led, in the comments below, and I'll share mine on this video. And they are, number 1, what is one thing that you are learning this week, week 1? What is a calling, and do I have one? In this Bible study, what's one thing that is stood out to you in the chapter or stood out to you during the homework? If you're just getting started on the homework, no problem, you have time. But my one thing that I have relearned and was just reminded of is that my highest calling, and I shared this in the prayer yesterday, I believe, but my highest calling in life is daughter of the King, is child of God. Above being a wife, being a mom, being a teacher, an author, my highest calling is being his daughter. And that's precious, that's intimate. And if I fail at everything else in life, he'll always accept me. He will never, ever reject me. And sometimes rejection from others is really just protection, his protection over us, protecting us from something maybe that we shouldn't be pursuing or doing in light of our calling. And so your highest calling is that you're daughter of the King. The second thing I wanted to ask you is to share one thing that you're thankful for, just a gratitude, because an attitude of gratitude just invites God's joy into your life. And the one thing that I am grateful for is you. And you, as in the 74 ladies that are now part of the online Bible study group, but also the ladies who are doing called across the country. It is really, I've been overwhelmed with gratitude at how many groups are starting up. I'm actually at the Dillsburg post office right now mailing more books out to more groups that are starting. I delivered some this morning. I'm delivering more tomorrow to a local church here. And God is blowing me away by your response to this Bible study. And I think honestly, it has nothing to do with me. But I'm so grateful that women want more of God and want to put themselves, to humble themselves and finally say yes to God, and I'll stop pursuing my own agenda and my own thing, and I'll trust you with what you've called me to do on a daily basis. Not something big and grandiose for the future, but today. What is my calling today? What do you want me to do right now, right here now? So, number 1, share something that you have learned this week in the study. Number 2, share something that you are grateful for. And number 3, I would like for you to share a prayer request if you feel led. And again, you can just comment below for those 3 things. And my prayer request is that I manage it all well. The lady that I met with this morning to deliver the books, I used the word micromanager twice in like the first 5 minutes we were together. And she said, Tabitha, that just really is indication that you might have a control issue. And she wasn't saying that rudely at all. She's absolutely right. And when things start to get big or overwhelming in regards to the schedule that my boys have, their extracurricular activities and sports and school and all of that. My husband's out of town right now in Boston. When our schedule gets crazy, the Bible study, while it's overwhelmingly good from a thankful standpoint, it's also overwhelming in a management standpoint, just making sure my ducks are in a row and that I'm responding to people's emails or requests or whatever. And so could you pray for me that I would live out the words of the Bible study and that I would let go and let God manage this and let God work through me and give me the strength and energy that is necessary to be a good steward of what he has entrusted me with. So 3 things. One thing, the first thing, what have you learned? Sorry, I'm stumbling over my words. It's probably time for me to wrap this video up. The first thing, what have you learned this week in Bible study? The second thing, what are you thankful for? And the third thing, while this man walks by and looks at me funny, the third thing is one prayer request. I am so easily distracted. How can I be praying for you this week? I hope you ladies have a blessed week. I'm going to head into the post office before they close and get these books mailed. All right. Bye-bye.